These brands be catfishing their shade range. I'm gonna say it again. These brands be catfishing their shade range. Hey guys, it's Nay from the future, aka in the present right now. This video was filmed 3 weeks ago. It was definitely something that I wanted to put out right before coming back onto YouTube after Ramadan. You'll kind of hear me explain why I was gone for a little bit. It has to do with me and my faith. But unfortunately, as I was ready to put this up and continue filming, there was just a lot going on, and we were seeing what was happening across the world when it comes to Black people and how we are treated within the justice system and in our interactions with police. So I am putting this video out here just because I do still want to get out my reflections during that time, because it's important to me. But also I wanted to let you guys know that every video that I'll be posting in June, all of the AdSense will be donated to the family of Breonna Taylor. So when you are watching, when you see ads, please watch through them, because I will be donating all of my AdSense revenue towards this cause. I hope that you guys enjoy this video and stay tuned for the videos I have coming up for the rest of this month, which will all be focused on Black-owned brands and in general issues within the beauty industry that deal with racism, etc. Please keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ndeye Peinda, and if you are tuned in today, you're going to be seeing a hybrid of like a vlog and a chit chat. Get ready with me. When you guys are watching this, Eid would have been yesterday. Eid is a huge celebration for Muslims, which is the culmination and the ending of Ramadan. Typically, it is a time where you gather with friends, you gather with family, you gather with everyone in your community. But because of the Rona and because we're in quarantine, unfortunately we were not able to do that. So I still wanted to make sure that I celebrated, that it was festive. So me and my roommate, we cooked, we cleaned, we got dressed, we took pictures. So I'm going to walk you through all of that and just take you along my day with me. If you're interested, make sure you keep on watching, give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel because you want to see more. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright guys, so first of all, we have a different setup. This is real different for me because I'm using a 50 millimeter lens, so it is super far from the way that I normally film. So forgive me if like we're a little awkward because I'm just trying something new. Today is Eid, so if you were fasting, if you are Muslim, if you are not Muslim, Eid is a super huge holiday within Islam. The best way to kind of explain it in ways in which I feel like most people understand it is almost like what Christmas is to Christians is what Eid is to Muslims. So today is a big day. This Ramadan was super different for me, and I'll kind of talk about it as I go. So I'm just going to be getting ready and like chatting. I'm not going to be putting products to the camera because the nails are not done. And not only are my nails not done, like I need to take care of them. Like I need to file them. I need to put some cuticle oil on them. Right now I just applied some moisturizer. I'm using my Musu Beauty Mango and Orange Operation Orange Butter. I'm not sure if you guys can see. There we go. Told you I wasn't going to show y'all my nails, but I did it anyway. But it's for a good cause. Musu Beauty is owned by a Black Muslim woman, so definitely support small businesses if you are looking for ones to support right now. And it's super hydrating. I mean, glow honey glow. So I'm going to be doing my makeup real quick and talking to you guys. So first things first, this was my first Ramadan really like going full out, and I'm talking about like, I'm gonna be honest, one of the reasons why I've been gone during this time is because I actually really wanted to actually like participate in Ramadan in a way where it wasn't something that I was doing because it was obligation. Like yes, it's an obligation, but I feel like one of the things that has always been missing from me within my religion is true understanding. And something that I even wanted to talk about since last year, it's been something on my list, is this idea of just like not being Muslim enough. That's something that I deal with constantly, and it's something that no one puts me through. It's something that I essentially put on myself. It's just not feeling like I'm Muslim enough, you know, not feeling like I know enough information, not feeling like I'm practicing enough, not feeling like I'm modest enough. There's just so many things in which I felt as though, you know, I didn't really meet the standards of what it meant to be Muslim. And again, like I said, these weren't standards necessarily that were placed on me. It's just, you know, for me it was kind of like facts. Like, I didn't necessarily pray. I didn't pray 5 times a day at least. I wasn't praying on time. Like, there was just so many things in which I wasn't really doing and that I didn't do because, to be honest, I just didn't understand, you know, like, as a millennial and as someone that was born here and as someone that doesn't speak Arabic, like, all of my life, my parents tried their hardest. They put us in Arabic school. They, you know, had certain like imams, or like we call them ustaz, like a teacher, coming to the house to teach us the Quran. Like, they did everything they could. But I think that one of the biggest things is that, like, language truly is a gap. And if you don't fully understand it in the way that, you know, you can comprehend the message, then it's just gonna be like wording to you. It's just gonna be something that you do like by action and not necessarily by faith. And I feel like this Ramadan, I really was like walking or practicing within faith, and not just out of habit, not just out of obligation. It was something that like was a choice that I was doing that felt good to do, and something that I understood why I was doing it. So during that time, I didn't really post here or on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should, because we got he coming. But the reason why I really wasn't posting is because I wanted to make sure, one, that in all of my spare time, I was doing something that was going to bring me closer to God. Just because it's kind of like this is the best time to do so. And also, like, with fasting during the day, you can't drink water. So I didn't want to dry mouth. Like, I was nervous that if I was going to be talking in my videos, my mouth was going to be super dry and it just wouldn't work for me. Because I do also have like salivary gland issues. So if I don't drink a lot of water, I can get swollen around this area. So I just didn't want to risk it, you know. And I just took the time to just focus on my faith. And I feel like we don't get that many opportunities to do that on a normal basis, just because working, trying to build my brand, having family members, having relationships, like, there's just so many factors that go into it. So I really just wanted to take this month and just put my all into my faith, and I'm so happy I did. If you are someone that is in the position that I was in, so let's say, for example, you are someone that is Muslim, but like you're more of a millennial Muslim and you don't really understand a lot about the religion, like you practice it, you do the things, but you don't have full understanding, and it's not something that is like a part of your identity. It's just something you just so happen to be because you were born into it. I'm going to link down below some resources and some videos that I watched that were just so amazing. Like, God bless Umar Suleiman, Mufti Mink, or Sheikh Umar Suleiman, let me be correct, Sheikh Mufti Mink, Sheikh Aisha Pram, like so many people where it's just like they broke down the Quran and they broke down the religion of Islam in such a way that, one, it's easy to understand, but also like it's relevant to the times that we're in right now. And there's also some channels that I watch in order to learn how to pray properly, that I watch in order to like memorize certain surahs. So I will be leaving all of those down below. And if you are a subscriber and you are not Muslim and you're like, what are you talking about? What are these like words that you're saying? I'm really talking about right now Ramadan, which is a holy month for Muslim, where we fast from not just eating, but eating, drinking, any certain actions that wouldn't be positive. So for example, during this month, I didn't listen to music, I didn't watch like certain shows, I didn't watch any shows, to be honest. I think I watched 1 movie or 2 movies, and they were both like they were both Muslim movies. But you don't really want to watch movies that might have certain types of scenes in it or certain types of language. You really just want to err on the side of, I don't know how to say it, because it's not modesty, I don't think, but it's just like you don't want to watch anything that's considered to be like negative or not good. So didn't listen to any music, didn't watch any movies or any shows really, so I was missing out on Secure. And you don't drink or eat between the hours. This year was pretty much between the hours of like 4 something in the morning to like 8 something at night. So between that time, you're not eating or drinking, and then of course you're praying 5 times a day, and then towards the evening it's optional to do like an additional 10 prayers. So there's a lot that comes with it, but the biggest thing is like a month in which you are growing closer to God, a month in which you are dedicating your time, you are dedicating and putting aside the time that you would normally just go through your daily activities with to really get closer to Him. During this month, a lot of people read the entire Quran. A lot of people, you know, memorize more recitations and learn more just about their religion in general. So it's a month of faith. It's a month of abstaining from the things you would normally do in order to live your life more towards the way in which it is written for you to do so. And it's difficult, you know. I love music, I love watching movies, I love watching shows, and I'm aware of that. And I know that for me, one of the biggest things I'm taking out of this month is this idea of like, no one is perfect. And God accepts you as you are, as long as you are always seeking forgiveness and as long as you are always trying to do the right thing. So like, being a good person, not talking about other people, not gossiping, not involving yourself in things that have nothing to do with you that could harm someone else, right? Like, these are all things that are rules or things that you really should be doing in Islam, but in general, they're just things that make you a better person. So I know that for me, a lot of the changes that I'm making is just being more careful and being more aware of what I say, the messages that I put out, the way in which I have conversations with others, the way in which I interact with my friends. Like, one of the things I'll say, let me do my eyeliner real quick and then I'll be right back, because y'all know I can't do this at the same time. So I might just be quiet and fast forward this part. So I already primed my face, as you guys saw. I'm going in with my favorite foundation. Y'all already know the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Shea Truffle is bang. Speaking of makeup, I'm excited. My last video that you guys saw was my Sephora VIB recommendations, and I just wanted to make a comment because I did see some people ask me like, you know, oh, we thought that you were gonna make more than one suggestion in the video. So for me, the way I looked at it, or the way I looked at it was like, okay, if I'm trying to buy something at Sephora, I want to know what's the best of the best. What is the thing that I need to get, right? So instead of giving you guys options of like multiple things that I love, I just kind of just told y'all, like, if you want to get something, you have to get something from a particular category. This is what it should be. And I do recognize that, you know, that might not necessarily be what some people were hoping for or looking for. So what I am going to do, and I also got this idea from my friend Kendra. She does like a week of favorites. So I'm going to be doing a week of favorites. So a week of my favorite foundations one day, my favorite concealers one day, my favorite setting powders one day, so that I can tell you all of the things that I absolutely love, that I think are worth it. Because I'm sure that there are some people who, they didn't just want one foundation, they wanted like 3 or 4, you know, because they wanted to stack up or maybe start their makeup collection. So I do want to also be cognizant of that. So I would definitely be doing a video where I do that for you guys so that you can see, you know, just what your options are. And then in general, I have purchased some new makeup, a lot of new makeup actually. So one thing that I also, let me just put foundation on my neck. If you are new to my channel, then you don't know, you about to find out. I put foundation on my neck because my neck is completely different from the rest of my body. So when they be telling people like, oh, match to your neck or match to, no, you need to match to the part of your body that is most consistent, that you essentially want to be the shade that you have on your face. So for me, I match to my chest. You probably can't see it, but my chest and my face are the same color, so that's what I match to. I don't match to my neck because if I match to my neck, then my face would be much darker than the rest of my body. In general, if you are a woman of color, you are going to experience different shades within your face. Some are going to be highlights, some are going to be darker areas. Like I have a natural contour without even putting a contour on, so you really want to be careful when it comes to matching yourself. For me, my rule of thumb is I match to my chest, and my chest is the complete same as my hand. So whenever I'm in a drugstore or whenever I'm in, you know, Sephora, when Sephora was open, I would match to my hand and it will work out for me just because my hand and my chest are the same. So there's really no real rules or things that you have to do. You just need to do what works best for you. But yeah, like I was saying, as far as makeup, I have purchased a lot of new makeup. One thing that I noticed for myself as I was looking through my channel, I have a lot of high-end like makeup. And when I say a lot of high-end makeup, I have a lot of makeup that is expensive, that is not super affordable. And I feel like I want to change that because I know that when I first started wearing makeup, if I'm being all the way real, when I first started wearing makeup, I did start off with more expensive makeup just because I couldn't find my shade in drugstore. Like, no foundation that I really found from the drugstore was my perfect match. It didn't make me feel good. Like, it didn't it didn't hit, like it wasn't bomb. So I ended up just, I think my very first foundation was a blacker foundation, and then I did like Makeup Forever, didn't really work for me, and then I did Lancome, which I loved, I did NARS, which I love. So I pretty much started out with more higher end foundations just because the lower end foundations didn't come in a good range, but that has changed. So I did a huge Ulta haul, and for the most part I bought a lot of complexion products. So a lot of foundations, a lot of concealers, a few setting powders, but mainly complexions, concealers, foundations. Unfortunately, most of the brands still don't come in a shade range wide enough for me to be able to shop contour products on their site. So for the most part, it was just the foundation and concealers. But the point is to be able to share with you guys some affordable options as well, just so that you're not, like, you can shop within your budget. So if you want some affordable options, I'll have some on my channel for you. And then if you want some, you know, more high-end options, or you have more of a budget, you'll have those options as well. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are interested in a video where I show you guys or explain to you guys how I shop for makeup online. Even if you're not interested, I'm making it because I want to, and I think that it's going to be helpful, because I know that shopping for makeup online is really intimidating, especially if you are someone of a deeper complexion, because it's just like, half the time, let's keep it all the way real, these brands be catfishing their shade range. I'm gonna say it again. These brands be catfishing their shade range. Like, I've seen swatches of products that look like they are 5 to 10 shades deeper than me, and they come and they look like my highlight shade on my face right now. Like, so for sure, I feel like it's really difficult to shop for products online, especially if you are someone of a deeper complexion, because a lot of times brands don't want to get dragged for the lack of the shade range that they have, so they fake it. There's filters over the products, there's filters over the swatches, there's filters over the model shots. Like, they make it work for their brand so that they can look good, but what that does is it confuses the consumer. It confuses me. So I definitely want to do a video about that. So let me know if you're interested, and I'll make sure that I do it faster. I'll probably have it up this week, honestly. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I also took a 10-day vacation. So the way I'm about to see content, I have to take a break. And I think I'm gonna do Get Unready With Me, where I explain to you guys, like, where I'm getting unready physically, but also, like, you know, more spiritually getting unready, and like really explaining how I've been feeling these past few weeks and months, not just in general with Ramadan, but just in general. But yeah, like, I'm taking a 10-day vacation, so I have content coming a lot. Just let me know if you want to see that video on how to shop for makeup, and I will make sure that I prioritize it and get it out to you guys this week. I'm gonna go ahead and wet my sponge real quick, and then I'll be back. It's 5:15. I got like 15 more minutes to do my makeup, so we're gonna see what I can get done. BRB. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have that video of how to shop for makeup, my week of favorites. Those are just a few of the things that I'm going to be putting out. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of content that I've written out, and I feel like one thing for sure that these next few days I have on vacation is gonna do is just allow me to focus on my brand, focus on my content, and get ahead. Like, I feel like if I'm ahead and I just have a bunch of videos that are filmed just waiting to be edited, like, as I continue to film and continue to edit, I always have an excess amount of content. And that is my goal, is to just always have a lot of content so that I never have to go too long without posting. And one of my personal goals right now when it comes to how often I post, I just want to post 2 to 3 videos a week. I want to be realistic. If you notice, in April before Ramadan started, I posted 1 video a week, and that was very intentional. Me posting those videos once a week was so that I can have a realistic amount of content that I could put out at the time while I was still, you know, trying to get ahead with work. And I feel like that worked for me. But my goal, honestly, is going to be to post 2 to 3 times a week. So I feel like I want to say you can always guarantee to get a video Saturday or Sunday. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have a preference on which one. I feel like I'm leaning more towards Sunday. But I feel like Sundays and Wednesdays, when I originally started my channel, those were the days that I was confirming that I would have videos posted. And so I feel like I want to stick to that, so that Wednesdays and Sundays you can have videos. But maybe it could be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or just 2 to 3 times a week. That's what I want to commit to. And I feel like it's doable, it's manageable, especially if I'm able to bulk film and get my content out as much as possible. So for sure, that's just what you can look forward to. Let me know in the comment section down below, how often do y'all like to watch videos? Like, are y'all the type of people that y'all watch YouTube every single day as if it's TV? Because I'm kind of right there with you. Or are you someone where just like you come for what you need and then you skedaddle? If that's you, that's okay. Just make sure you subscribe before you skedaddle, okay? I need to wash my makeup brushes. Oh my gosh, I've not been looking forward to it, especially because I let them pile up. That's the one thing I always promise myself not to do, is not to let all my brushes pile up, and then they pile up anyway. So I am not looking forward to having to clean them, because it's gonna take a whole like 2 to 3 hours to get them all done. But I didn't choose the brush life. The brush life chose me, so I just have to deal with it. And I really do want to start like washing my brushes once a week so that they don't pile up so much. But I mean, if I'm about to start filming OD the way that I'm about to, either way I'm gonna have a lot of brushes to wash in the first place. So I'm danged if I do and danged if I don't. We're almost done with the makeup. We're almost done with the makeup. I feel like I talked mad fast. I applied my makeup mad fast, but it's okay, because I feel like not every video needs to be a huge production. Like, that's something that I'm also learning. So this is just gonna be one of my chit chat, quickly get ready with me's. I told you guys back in, I don't know, I'll put the video up here in the card, but I told you guys in that video that I do want to do different types of content. Like, I still want my channel to mainly be a beauty channel. I feel like my goal, my mission will first, foremost, and forever be to be a voice, to be a representation of dark-skinned women in the beauty community, and also beyond just being a dark-skinned woman in the beauty community, being someone that is of a deeper complexion, that is plus size, that is, you know, from New York, that has a thick accent, that's not 100% what one would consider to be mainstream. My goal is to always just be that person, because I know that for me, like, what got me into makeup and what made me feel comfortable with makeup was seeing someone who looked like me, seeing someone who looked close to me, seeing someone who I could relate to, putting it on. And it was like, for a huge first chunk of like that time in which I was first getting into makeup, I was so lost on where to go. And once I found people, it was just like everything changed. And look at what I'm doing now. Y'all, pray for me. I don't feel like getting up, so I'm about to use this random eyeshadow brush to try and apply my highlighter and just hope that it works. But with that being said, and with me, you know, wanting to stick true to what my brand is, which is just representation specifically in the beauty industry when it comes to makeup, shade ranges, and inclusivity with the products that are available on the market for women of color. You know, I used to be a teacher, I'm a friend, I'm a daughter, I have thoughts on things that happen, so I just want to also just share my personality more with you guys. And I feel like videos like this, where it's not necessarily a product review, but it's just me chatting, like, I feel like for me, I like chit chat videos. I don't know about y'all, but I love me some chit chat videos, like videos where I could be doing some work and just play it in the background and listen and laugh, get a good key, like agree or disagree with the person, and like have my own little comments. Like, I love videos like that. So I just want to bring some videos where it's just like, it's not necessarily a full production, it's just me and it's you, and we chilling. Like, you chilling, I'm chilling, and we can start a conversation and have conversations in the comment section. So that is definitely one of like my goals. So that's what the hope of this video is. So if you feel like it was fast, if you feel like it wasn't like necessarily educational, that's okay, sis, because not every video is gonna be like that. This is more so me just letting you guys into like a day of my life as y'all follow me, or as I share with you guys like what it is that I'm doing. The highlight was a lot, but whew, she gonna work. She gonna work. Quick tip is that if you ever apply a highlighter and you feel like you did a lot, just use the same brush you use for your powder to apply your powder all over your face, and just apply it on your face. I feel like I need to move back. I'm using a new lens, as I told you guys, so I'm just trying to figure it out because now y'all can see my phone that is propped up here. So, child, oh my gosh. Okay. You still can see a little bit, but that's okay. But yeah, definitely if you want to diffuse your highlighter, just use the same brush that you use to apply your powder and lightly brush over it. And for my highlighter today, I did something a little more icy. I'm more of a golden girl, but some days, not every day golden, some days more icy, more silvery. You know, I don't want to be predictable and y'all feel like y'all know everything that I'm doing when I'm doing it. But since it's almost done, so I'm about to finish up this look, show you guys what it looks like, get dressed, and go outside to take my pictures. BRB. Wow, I was not even recording. Wow. I did all of that for what? The whole time, not the whole time filming, but just like my lip just now. Y'all, the clip clearly wasn't recording, but I said I'm gonna go and get dressed and be right back. So we are walking, we're not going too far, but we're walking to go ahead and get some pictures. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out. Okay, y'all, so we already went and took our pictures. I will insert them on the screen here somewhere so you can see me and my roommate. I'm about to cook part 2. Let me show y'all what Aisha is chopping up. Hold on, I gotta flip the camera, so 1 second.
Hold on, what I'm making.
Go ahead, beautiful.
Alrighty, so guys, I'm making Senegalese jollof the Ghanaian way. The best way possible.
Okay, that's what we ended up. Anyway, she's making her jollof. I'm about to make my candied yams. She's making the chicken. I'm about to put the potatoes and the eggs together. Suya chicken. It's a type of Ghanaian chicken.
It's actually Nigerian. Come correct.
It's not Senegalese.
It doesn't matter. It's Ghanaian. Come correct. You live with me, so you should know this by now.
Y'all see what I do on a daily basis. Anyway, I changed back into my regular shirt and my sweats because the dress was for Eid and I'm about to cook and make sure that we set this table.
Show them the table.
Let me show them. So, y'all saw earlier in the picture, I'll put it here what the food look like. Aisha been munching, so I'm guessing these are mine too. Left. This is our setup. We got the Mubarak. We still haven't taken pictures about the balloons yet because I need to take all of the lights from the filming room and bring them out here. So this is for me a lot because I need to do my intro and outro maybe tomorrow. But yeah, we have the table set up. We got cake pops. This took her forever and a day. We got half done tie-dye cupcakes, which are beautiful. So thankful for it. And then this was our meal from earlier. So I'm about to go ahead and make my meal and then I'll be back to show you guys what our dinner is looking like as we watch Insecure. We are hype. We have not watched it this whole month, so we about to catch up. I can finally talk to y'all about Consola. His name is Lawrence.
No, Mike.
God bless me, please.
It's a fusion.
Please. I beg. The dinner is definitely a fusion.
I mean, we can figure it out, right?
I want to.
This is new for me. I've never.
Alright guys, that is going to be it for today's vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know how y'all feel about this lens. So already one thing I can say is that when it is light outside, it's much brighter, but when it's dark outside, because the camera is so much farther away from me than it usually is, and my lights are farther away from me as well, I feel like it does look a bit darker. Now this is what I look like in real life. You know, my complexion is, I'm flexing in it, but I feel like it's not just my skin. It's more so like the background that I'm talking about that isn't as bright. So let me know how you guys feel about this lens. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I feel like this would be really good, especially for makeup application videos. So I'm just playing around with it and seeing how it works. But leave a comment down below. Let me know how you celebrated Eid, if you are celebrating, and if you did not celebrate Eid, how did you spend your Sunday? How are you spending your Memorial Day weekend? Please be safe. Please be safe. Please be safe. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.
Yeah.